Hello guys, today we will be discussing about a troubleshooting technique which you can do in air conditioning system, which is usually a centralized AC system. This picture is showing the basic arrangement of a central AC system, which is having two separate parts. One is the indoor unit and one is the outdoor unit. Usually this outdoor unit will be uh, the terrace or any open space outside the house building, and the indoor unit will be inside the house. This indoor unit consists of a blower fan. It is another otherwise called as a furnace. It's also called as an indoor furnace because heat is getting exchanged. Heat from the room is absorbed in this indoor unit, and the blower will transfer, or the blower will circulate the cold air to the room. And likewise the outdoor unit, what it will do that when the refrigerant absorbs the heat from the room, the refrigerants get to a gaseous state and it goes there to the outdoor unit, and it will be hot usually, and it will get transfers the heat to the external atmosphere, and the compressor compresses it back to the liquid form and it goes back. This is the exact picture of a indoor unit which is having an air filter and an outdoor and an external out, likewise not external out, that out for this unit. This is an actual one which is installed in a home. Excuse me for this loose connections. It's only a temporary setup. I just wanted to elaborate how it will be fixed inside a house. This is a terminal box of this indoor unit, and this indoor unit consists of only one thing, that is the blower fan, and the rest pipings also will be there. That's the evaporator will also be there. This terminal box will decide when the outdoor unit and the indoor unit should switch on depending upon the temperature inside the room. This terminal box is having a 12 volt transformer, 24 volt transformer, and a relay to switch on the blower fan, also the outdoor unit compressor. And this is the blower motor which is present inside the indoor unit. This is a dual shaft one. Two separate fans are being powered from this motor. This is having a capacitor. Because why I mentioned this capacitor, because mostly if your AC is not getting on, this capacitor, AC means the AC fan is not getting on, this capacitor may be damaged in the most cases, because this is the most vulnerable part in the system, because a motor won't get shorted because it's already inside, and if there is any short circuit it may happen, but the vulnerable one is the capacitor. So whenever the fan is not getting on when you switch on the AC or when in auto mode, the first part to be monitored is this capacitor. This is a circuit diagram for the terminal box which I have shown in the last slide. That is for this terminal box. This is a circuit diagram. The single phase supply is coming inside, and it is connected to the blower motor. BM is the blower motor through a relay. This relay is controlled by the temperature controller inside the home. So when the temperature shoots up inside the room from the set temperature, that means if your set temperature is 24 and the actual temperature become 25, this relay gets closed and the blower motor will start running. At the same time, another set will go to the outdoor unit. This outdoor unit will switch on the compressor also. So that is another part. This is the outdoor unit inside, cut open, animated one. It consists of a compressor and certain coils. condenser coils for this. So what it will do, it will regulate the heat of the refrigerant by using the fan and the external air supply, and it compresses the gaseous form of the refrigerant back to the liquid, and it will go back to the room. So here mainly a compressor is there, so a compressor capacitor is also there. So this is another vulnerable part which may get damaged during the operation of a air conditioner. So it's the actual form in which the air conditioner's outdoor unit will be visible to us. So these are all cooling fins. Like when we can open the top and we can see a fan, just slide it over, and we have to clean it regularly, because if it is not cleaned regularly, the heat exchanging will not happen properly, which will put more effort on the motor, and eventually your motor may also get damaged. This is a refrigeration cycle in which you can see an evaporator is there. Evaporator is in the indoor unit, and you can see the condenser is in the outdoor unit. From the evaporator, the heat is being absorbed by the liquid refrigerant. It becomes gaseous and it goes back to the compressor. It gets compressed and it goes and it exchanges the heat to the outside ambient atmosphere, becomes gas, becomes liquid, and it goes back to the evaporator again. This is a cycle. So the one of the fault which happened to me, it's like you can see a compressor which is already faulty here. You can see it's been already being exploded, and partially it is exploded. So my AC system outdoor unit was not getting on. So even though my fan is on, the temperature was not getting regulated inside the room. It is in dry run. So replacing this capacitor helped me to sort out the issue. Another major fault which was occurred in the system was the short happened to the lines which are going to the compressor. So because copper pipings are there in the system, the short may, and hot copper pipes are there, though if the wires are getting touched into the pipes, the wire may get melted and the conductor will get in touch. So immediately your air conditioning will trip. So whenever your air conditioning system is getting tripped, immediately when you switch on it, it means that there is an electrical short circuit somewhere else in the system. And if it is tripping after some time, that means after it started and it run for 10 minutes, then if it is tripping, that means the compressor is faulty. The capacitor is faulty, because the capacitor is not able to provide enough power to the motor to drive the load. So the capacity of the capacitor came down. That means it is drawing more current. The motor is drawing more current from the line. So your MCB is getting tripped. So this was a faulty capacitor which was replaced, and the system came back in normal condition. And this is in the outdoor unit. You can see one more component, that is a contactor. From the indoor unit to this is actually 24 volt conductor, AC conductor, because from the outdoor unit, two lines I shown in the last slide, two lines are there to the outdoor unit, and that line will come here and it will activate this conductor. As soon as this conductor is getting activated, the compressor motor will start running. So it runs like that. Okay, thank you.